Meet Royce Lopez.
Hi.
He is an incel.
My wife's going to be very shocked to find that out. This is in Maine, and this woman is insane. She went to the Hell's Angels headquarters in her local town.
Oh God!
And did this.
This woman is fucking nuts.
So, this is the Hell's Angels.
Ma'am.
This is making me nervous just watching this because it's like I wouldn't have stopped and asked those gentlemen for directions.
No.
You know what I mean?
Also, it's probably a good idea that, like, if you're spying on people, don't roll up in your car, hold your arm out the window with your camera, and go, "This is where the Hell's Angels are."
That's man.
Approach.
Well, so the thing is, like,
and the thing is, like, bikers will, for the most part, just keep to themselves anyway. Like, yeah, I know, all right, I do the criminal stuff or whatever. But for the most part, like, I grew up around fucking pagans and shit, and then I ran a bar for them years later, and it's like they keep to themselves. Like, they have their own little fucking. Usually, like, they got their own little compound they go hang out on, and you know, they get drunk and they do their meth or whatever. But they're not like fucking bothering people usually. You know what I mean? The only time they're bothering people is when they're rolling through town, 100 of them, and you have to listen to 100 bikes.
And not only that, I looked up where this compound was. It's in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like it's in a residential neighborhood. They're not bothering anybody. Look,
yeah, they're not in Portland, Maine. They're in just like the fucking backwoods somewhere.
Compound.
Ma'am, is this really what you want to be doing?
Located, they're moving into the suburbs of Maine.
And I like that they approach her calmly, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" They
Yeah.
don't even start off like crazy bikers. They're just like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
And they're expanding into the suburbs of Maine.
They're not, though.
Per the FBI, there in Maine, they are an outlawed motorcycle of Maine.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's a fair question. I'm not usually going to side with the criminal bikers, but
no, I side with
property, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
I side with that. And the guy on the left has a bullwhip in his hand, which is my favorite.
Run away!
Can you please get away from my vehicle?
You went to them. Can you imagine if I were to go like to just fucking Pork and Beans Project in Miami and just start filming them selling drugs, and then I go, "Why are you coming towards my car?" It's my fault.
The what project?
Okay, Overtown. Look it up. It's the most famous, the most dangerous project in Overtown is called Pork and Beans.
Oh my God, you're right. Liberty Square, often referred to as the Pork and Beans.
Yeah. So that's where like Uncle Luke,
Liberty City.
Yeah, Papa. That's where all the fucking. That's like the worst part of Miami is that project, that area. Remember the Wire? Remember the projects in the Wire?
Yeah, there's that.
It's
there's
like
Carroll
that.
City.
Carroll
it's
City.
That whole little area. It's just like, oh, it's the Rick Ross territory.
It's bad.
Can you get away from?
Wasn't it the Mario boat lift area, like the Liberty City?
No. That was more near Bayside.
Into the suburbs of Maine.
What are you doing?
Well, yeah, no, I guess it's not that far because Bayside's not far from over. It might have been. You might be right, actually. No, that's not Ryan Long.
Can you please get away from my vehicle?
Can you get away from? Put the camera down.
Hey, bud, like, why are you filming me, bud? Like, I'm just, we're out here, we're doing like motorcycle stuff.
Get out of here with it.
Do you think trans people should be like bikers?
Do you think Jack should have killed Clay? It's all Sons of Anarchy questions.
Yeah.
Can you get away from my vehicle?
Get the fucking camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle.
Get the camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle. Both of you.
What's your problem?
Get away from my vehicle right now.
Get the camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle.
You're talking to the Hell's Angels like this, man.
Listen here, buckaroo.
Exactly.
Fucking watching your. We better watch it.
Right now.
Listen here, Buster Brown.
I do not have to.
She's got like old
I'm an
lady
American
fucking.
citizen, and what I'm doing is legal.
What is it you're doing?
Not your business. Move away from my vehicle right now.
I suggest you get the fuck out of here.
Right now.
I suggest you get the fuck out of here.
You threatening me?
No, absolutely not.
What?
Ma'am, you're saying, are you threatening me to a criminal organization?
Yeah, an internationally recognized criminal organization.
Ma'am, yes, they are threatening you.
You gonna do, you little fucking punk?
Ooh,
ma'am, what are you doing?
Ma'am, I'm.
Ma'am,
you're playing a very dangerous game right now.
Why don't you fucking threaten me? Why don't you go get another fucking piercing in your face? Get out.
Get another piercing in your face.
God, her insults are so lame.
problem, Will?
Get out and mind your business. Mind your business.
So if you go to her YouTube channel, she's fucking nuts. She had, this is more recent, but she had a video from 2019 where she was yelling at the cops because she said that somebody was stalking her from the Hells Angels, broke into her house, drugged her, and raped her. And the cops like, ma'am, there's literally no evidence of that. So this woman is nuts. But there's a lot of crazy people. But this woman it's like being a crazy person and actively calling the Yakuza a bunch of zipperheads. Like, why would you do that? You fucking retard.
Imagine being in the Hells Angels and you're gonna have to file a fucking restraining order against some old lady.
Oh my God, that would be Hell's Angels. Hell's
Could you
Angels.
tell her to leave us alone, man.
All right, now we're seeing here the next ones from the docket. The Hells Angels LLC versus Gladys McGillicuddy. All right, it says here the Hells Angels is filing a restraining order because
there's some just fucking big old broad-shouldered old guy with long hair and a beard with his fucking cut on
and he's like,
look, Your Honor, we just wanted her to leave us alone, okay? I mean, we're just trying to run a business.
And then, Your Honor, she said, I probably ride a three-wheel. Excuse me, I need a moment.
And they're like, wait, so you're saying this old lady is disrupting your organization? Well, yeah, Your Honor, we had a toy run scheduled for the kids for Christmas this year, and this woman's just fucking our shit up. Just tell her to leave us alone, please.
Okay, let's say how synthesizers arguing with the Yakuza. Who did your ink, Toshi? A blind retard?
Yes.
Also, you know what I did? You know what I recommend? Go to like the really mafioso types in like Jersey and call them a bunch of stupid Guidos and tell them that Italians are actually black people. See how they come at you.
Be so funny that she just starts accusing them in court. Like, well, these bikers are like, they're doing all this illegal shit and they're growing marijuana. And they'll be like, is that true? And they'll be like, yeah, Your Honor, we have a business license.
That would be fucking hilarious.
We're doing, I mean, yeah, if you want to come check it out, it's fine. But everything we're doing is legal.
And you know, the best part is to go, but can it be at 6 p.m. because we're doing a soup drive?
Yeah.
And we're doing a motorcycle toys for tots this year too. So we're really like, you know, God, we're busy.
Very busy time of year, and we just really need this woman to stop disrupting our completely above board business.
I like the idea of the lawyer being dressed in a suit but with a cut on, though.
Yes.
I really would love that look.
Mind your business.
Hey,
Get out of the road.
Fucking video camera back.
Get out of the road.
This is $2 from the Cynical Negro. I know I'm just a black guy here, but am I the only one who thinks white bitches think their ovaries are a shield against any form of violence, justified or otherwise? I don't know. Well, that only goes to show me that those white chicks have never dated a black guy.
Yeah, they'll learn someday.
Uh-huh. You know who learns that? The wives of cops.
Well, you got issues, huh?
I love that the Hells Angels guy's like, ma'am, are you okay? Do we need to get help?
Yeah, you're all kinds of fucked up, lady.
I suggest you take...
Look, ma'am, we just like sell drugs and we pimp out some whores. I mean, that's about it. You seem a little crazy.
Take a nap, lady. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
And she's not leaving. Yo, and then in the comments, there's some people that are like, she's brave, standing up to those evil fucking criminals. I'm like, it's one thing to stand up to those criminals if they were extorting old people's businesses, but it's another thing if they're in their own compound, right, with a fence, probably just smoking weed, and the guy was probably breaking bottles with his bullwhip, you know? Like, leave them alone.
Yeah, it's not like they surrounded this woman's car out of the blue.
Oh, no, you're at their place. And by the way, I looked up where they are. It is out of the way. It's not like she ran into them.
In their territory. You can see the severity of their aggression and how many...
I'll be honest with you, just like you, Marcia, you said earlier, I've known a couple Hells Angels people. They're really nice dudes. And here's the other thing that I'm sure you know. A lot of Hells Angels guys, former military. A lot of them are.
Yeah, I mean, they're criminals. They're criminals that want to be left alone.
And I'm fine. You know, I'm fine with that.
They're generally not fucking the kind of criminals we see all the time on viral videos. Where it's like all up in your fucking face, and they're all up fucking trashing, getting in fucking brawls in the middle of your mall. You know, it's fucking. They just like sell meth and they hang out in their little compound in the woods. Leave them alone.
Base Stan with a $5 donation. Merch, can you please do an impression of Mark Wahlberg being a concerned citizen filming the Hells Angels?
I'm tired of this crime in this community. What the hell's going on? These guys got to become good Catholics.
Now let me get in my crazy amount of steroids that I'm going to take for my next role.
I was getting up at 4 a.m. so I could work out. No, I'm sorry, these motorcycles.
Turns out if you work out and if you lift hard enough, the gay thoughts go away in your head. It worked for me. I'm not gay no more.
That's how I'm able to forgive myself and not stop at 9/11 when I could have.
You know, if I was there wouldn't have been a Holocaust. I would have just kicked Hitler in the face. And then we would have bing, bang, boom, done.
I would have brokered a deal with the ATF and the Branch Davidians. I could have done it. You should have brought me in. I would have fixed it.
I could have negotiated.
What the fuck are you doing?
Ma'am, you got out of the car?
Huh? What the fuck are you doing?
So the Hells Angel has moved into the suburb.
Can I say something else about the Hells Angels compound? Well manicured.
Yeah.
Tip top shape.
Like barricade garage.
Yeah.
Of Maine, so they're expanding their territory. You can see the severity of
Mestizo, bitch, your wife a whole Mexican.
their aggression and how many of them have come out here. And so this is their compound, and they're involved per the FBI, illegal human trafficking, illegal drugs.
I was saying this earlier today for something else, but we really need to update the way we're using the word human trafficking and sex trafficking, because
it's already been destroyed,
I know,
like ruined.
You know what human trafficking and sex trafficking used to mean? They would take women from their families in other countries, usually bring them over in container ships and make them work off their fucking debt for food while they're basically slaves, indentured servitudes. That's what sex trafficking
their
is.
passports and all that shit, and they just keep everything from them. And
being a pimp to 3 strippers at the dollhouse is not sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying, though?
No, you're right, though.
Like, it's not, but they call that everything sex trafficking now. It's not, everything's not.
When I worked in South Florida is the only time where I really saw pimping being like more commonplace. I mean, it's everywhere in the strip club business, but in Miami, it was like everyone had a pimp. And like most of those women were free to go. It wasn't like a fucking, you know what I mean? It's like you're free to go at any time.
Apparently, it said Hells Angels did run kids. Is that true? Did they really run kids at one point? I doubt it. I'm not going to doubt that the criminal organization didn't do that, you know? Trafficking.
Mind your business.
Hey,
Get out of the road.
Okay, 50 Hells Angels go on trial in a case alleging prostitution, murder, trafficking, and other crimes in Spain. Okay, but I don't think the one in Maine was doing it. Did you know there was Hells Angels in Spain?
Yeah, they're all over the world. Yeah, the Netherlands, they're all over Europe. They're in Australia. Yeah. So are the pagans.
Those are the ones that worship the Vikings, right? And say that Christmas is actually a pagan holiday?
No, not the actual pagan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not those guys.
Biker.
You mean the cool ones, not the skate ones?
Honestly, the pagans are the cooler biker gang.
I agree.
Only because they have the cooler logo.
That's what I said.
They have like the Norse god with the fucking flaming hammer. It's like, okay, that's pretty fucking. If you're gonna have a logo, man, it's pretty fucking badass.
Out of the road.
Well, you got issues, huh?
You got issues, man.
Take a nap, lady. Get the fuck out of here. Move on.
Apparently, I'm a Hells Angel now. And so last week, I was just covering this crazy woman. I'll show a little bit here.
I mean, they're not supposed to be able to do
This woman who was screaming at Hells Angels.
What was she doing? Why did she go
and
there?
if it isn't for us citizens out here to stop
Oh,
this.
Tony, I can actually answer all those questions with one answer. She's fucking nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. So she goes out there. I played the video yesterday, but she's out there doing this to Hells Angels.
Don't touch me.
Like it.
Get out of my face.
Lady. We got some crazy woman trying to interrupt our nice time.
Get out of my face. See how aggressive they are?
So then I cover this, and I post it on Twitter, and obviously, and then, turns out, should I start with the DMs first?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Please, they're good.
Let's start with this one. She says, and this is the first one, legal notice. You are using my videos without my permission. I legally own the videos per copyright. To use my video, you have to pay me. I own it, and right now you're about $96,000 charge. Guys, this is serious. Come on. The charge is by the hour and tallying.
You can't even read it. It's so silly.
I'm trying so hard. That's my money. You can't use it without paying me. Either you take down my videos immediately or you'll be receiving a bill, a very big one. Second, your account is going to be suspended, inciting death threats to stop witnesses from testifying and reporting. Now, of course, I never obviously gave any death threats. Anybody. I said, ma'am, you're crazy. They're going to kill you if you're not careful. I wrote, and then she wrote, I charge $2,666. Ooh, spooky. You spliced the video into 2 times 2 an hour. Yes, I can sue you for the money. My YouTube video is clearly labeled. Don't use copywritten. Look how she wrote copywritten. Legally pointed that out to me. Legal pointed that out to me. Now she has legal. She has legal.
A legal eagle?
Yeah. Pointed that out to me. I'll keep you posted as your bill grows. She continues. And because you are using my videos to incite violence against me, that's an additional penile $200K charge. Not penile charge.
Penile.
The total is around $346,000. As of right now, I want my money. That's my money. You now owe me. And now because you use my video to incite violence against, I wrote that. The email serves as your. This email. It's not an email. It's a Twitter email.
It's a DM.
Guys got to really understand that this wasn't even an email. Okay,
dude. Like Sutter and John did the same thing to you guys.
It's unbelievable that.
What are these people?
I mean, so it keeps going. This is great. How do you plan to pay? Cash, check, or Bitcoin? This is your legal notice of your bill for using my video. I was told to make sure I tell you that by legal. She has legal. It's that per video per hour, plus 50K video and whatever. She keeps going on. So you think it's over. So only thing I replied to her initially was, what's your Bitcoin wallet address? And then she goes, thank you for agreeing to pay me. I'm like,
that's not an agreement.
That's not an agreement. That's a question.
I am very happy I woke up rich rather than learning I was drugged while sleeping by members of Hell's Angels.
Keep going.
You do realize I truly own the video. That's not a joke. It's my person property. As of 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 23 hours brings current total to TOO $372,636. I'll get you my Bitcoin payment address for you. Oh God, the broken English. Let your legal know you agreed to pay in writing via your message. They will need to. It cuts off. Oh, know that. Oh my God.
Okay, then I wrote, I have not agreed. I need to send the info to my legal team to countersue. So at this point, I'm just trying to get more info out of it. That's what I do. I was trying to get more info to see how much I could really get out of this.
Yeah.
And then I replied with, and you're going to like this. I think you guys are going to love this. Also, I'm not an American citizen and live in North Korea, which does not abide by American law. Send all future letters to my lawyer, Jackie Chanberg. His office.
That's me and Frozen.
Yes, it's you guys together. His office.
Frozen had a kid.
His office is in the Wuhan virology lab.
Hey, don't dox me.
He replied. He replied with.
Oh, can I read it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Aw, Royces truly are an incel.
First of all, truly is spelled wrong.
Truly
It gets worse. If you're not going to pay,
you are. There's a possibility.
This is all correct, Frozen. If you're not going to take the videos down right away, or you pay me per agreeing, I'll give you 15 minutes to take them down. If you don't, that's another legal acknowledgement you are accepting my charges. Starting in 1 hour, new charges. I reserve all rights to change or add charges. 10K for every Twitter share in addition to the rest. Yes, I have the power to do that to you.
She does have the power to do that to me.
Oh, she's got the power.
So I asked her, please provide me with the name and info of your lawyer so mine can send a cease and desist and countersue and a Bitcoin wallet as you're trying to extort me for money, which is a felony. And then this is where I really got her. I have an insider at the DOJ and going to run this up the ladder in the cybercrimes department and reach out to my contacts in the Hells Angels and Sons of Anarchy, which, as you know, is a TV gang. Yes. She then continues. Hold on, there are other ones. Sorry, don't worry, guys. There is more.
Oh, okay, good.
Don't worry. I don't know if you know this. She's crazy. Okay, go ahead, Pezzy.
I am told you live in Fort Lauderdale. I am told you live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, not Wuhan. I don't have to send you lower information. You have my bill and terms. You agreed to pay and still using my video. I'll send you my Bitcoin payment address.
Yo, she deleted. I think she deleted all. I mean, I screenshot them, so it doesn't matter. But I think she deleted all the back and forth DMs with me. That's hilarious. I gotta keep going. Then I said, I live in North Korea. My lawyer's in Wuhan. Can you not read?
Hello.
Will you provide me with your lawyer's info so I can contact him? My lawyer's waiting, and it's Saturday. Those people don't usually like to work today. Is what I said. And then that's all I said. And then she said,
"Oh God."
Here you go, Pezzy.
Wrong. Lawyer has nothing to do with me sending you a bill. Liar! Any lawyer would know that. Start paying. They will eventually be removed. Twitter copyright infringements filed. Then your page will be shut down for violations. Be smart. Simply remove them or pay me. Oh,
what are you gonna do?
I gave you 15 minutes to remove them, but you're an incel. Be smart. I have the power, Royce. Last communication. Pay me my money.
And then, by the way, it wasn't the last communication.
Of course.
It's been about 2 days now and still nothing.
Well, yeah. But here's the thing. So then I decided to ask Taper to make me something, and I tweeted out and tagged her. See what you did? You pushed me into their arms. So I know it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really sad. So, let's see. We keep going here. But there's more. Don't worry. This doesn't end here. So then, of course, and it's probably my favorite part of the whole thing. She played. What she played? She made a video about me. Which I'm doing my best. Let's see the video she made about me, and let's see how accurate it is.
Meet Royce Lopez.
Hi.
He is an incel.
My wife's gonna be very shocked to find that out.
Yeah,
my wife
gonna really blow her away.
Be really fucking shocked to find that out.
Dad, does she know?
I don't think so.
I've never seen a married incel before. This is odd.
They're rare. They exist. I guess.
Weird, I guess. Okay, let's keep going.
With Backyard Podcast, and I won't show his posts. However, he's been posting about me.
I already showed the post. Don't worry.
Soliciting violence against me.
No,
so
violence.
that he can try and use his social media platform to shut a victim up for the Hells Angels.
No. We want you to continue so we can continue to laugh at you.
Ma'am, I know you're listening to this, and I want to be very clear here. I never want you to stop. I want you to never stop. I want let me just so we're clear here. I want you to live a long, wonderful life where you never stop making these videos. Yeah. Because I'm not going to lie to you.
You get it, ma'am.
We love
You're
this.
nuts, and we love you.
This is amazing. You have us completely wrong here. All right, I'm not part of. I already told you. I'm part of the fucking Sons of Anarchy. Okay. I know Ron Perlman personally. He pees on his hands.
Royce the Roadhog Lopez.
That's right.
Lopez. You're talking to.
Yep, that's right. I mean, technically, I'd probably be in the Mayans, but yeah.
Well, Royce, since you're in the Hells Angels, I have a request.
Sure.
I'm going to the Dick Show WATP live show in Philly, and I was gonna hire you to be my security at that event.
I got
at that
bro.
music venue.
I got you, brother.
Can you do that?
I got you, brother.
Like, I haven't looked into it, but when I looked up security at music videos, Hells Angels kept coming up, so I guess they did a good job. So yeah, if you could just be my
okay. To be
there.
fair, I'm in an offshoot of the Hells Angels. I'm called the Hex Angels.
Oh, okay.
And basically we the same group, but we show up on Vespas.
Why was I told we're the Sassafras Angels?
Well, I am Italian, so Vespas actually fits better with me.
JJ, you can't. The Sassafras Angels are the ones that run the illegal stuff for us. You can't fucking don't out them, bro.
Sorry, all right.
God damn it!
Oh, what about the outpost?
Here's the thing, guys. The Sassafras Boys does the illegal stuff, and basically what we do for the Hex Angels is we sell conservative candies on the black market.
Yeah.
Fucking showing them a thing or two. Sorry, guys. I don't like my motorcycle gangs to be woke. What's next? Trans Crips and Bloods? Huh? What, a tranny mob boss? What's next? I don't want that. Medjo, try to reach out to the Sons to get the money. By the way, I said this, I would love to have someone from the Hells Angels on the show, because I've actually met people from the Hells Angels. They're actually, the recent ones I met are really nice, usually former military, and they just want to drink. Like, honestly, that's about it. And ride their motorcycles, which is fine. You know, I'm not saying they're all great, some of them shitty stuff, but I'm just saying I don't care about the Hells Angels.
The Hells Angels have done shitty things. Can you name one thing?
Yeah, fucking make this woman fucking freak out.
Okay.
Now I'm being accused of being a married incel who works for the Hells Angels in the Department of Security. I don't know what I am anymore, man.
You're a mutt.
So he's been inciting violence towards a victim to try and intimidate the victim into not reporting crimes against.
Ma'am, please report all the crimes. I never said any of these things, by the way. I said, ma'am, if I were you, I wouldn't be agitating the motorcycle gang on your property. I don't know. The guy walked up with a bullwhip. How did you stay there that long?
When did pointing and laughing become assault?
I don't know anymore, man.
Angels or
It's okay, Royce. It's okay. Legally, she's looking for a Royce Lopez. You're a Royce Lopez.
Oh,
yes.
Thank God. Fuck. Sorry, Royce Lopez.
There's one guy named Royce Lopez who's getting cease and desist. He's like, what? I don't have a YouTube channel.
Did you call me? No. My son's also named Bort.
Sharing that information, because I think at some point we're going to circle back around to Royce Lopez.
Lopez. Again, it's Pez, like the candy.
Ronk Lopez.
Okay, from now on, I want to be called Ronk Lopez. That's
Ronk
my
Lopez.
That's my pseudonym. That's my pseudonym. That's like if somebody made a Chinese knockoff Royce Lopez, it'd be Ronk Lopez.
Ah, this is good. Oh, I have a trading card, a Ronk Lopez from Ravonk of the Conch.
And I think I need to give this to a
But I like when he wears his fucking Peking Blinders hat. That's my favorite one.
That's the
I'll be
best.
back.
at some point. He has been soliciting some extreme violence towards me.
I never once, and I promise you this, even joking, said that she should be hurt or should get hurt.
Which
Royce, being
includes
laughed at is
having
like a
my
punch to
throat
the
slit.
face.
I'm going to be fed to crocodiles.
Did you say that to her?
First off, man, where would you find crocodiles in Maine?
No, I guess you're going to bring her there to feed them to crocodiles.
Okay, so I'm going to bring you.
Also, wait a minute.
Florida doesn't have crocodiles either. There's alligators.
Yeah, they have alligators.
Ma'am, I'm not going to fly you to the Nile River in Africa or a zoo.
Royce, I didn't know you had pet crocodiles.
Look. To her, they probably all look alike, but there is a difference.
That's a good. Wow. Well, you know what? Well, she's crocophobic. I'm fucking sick of this bitch.
Abducted, tied down to a table, and a gang of men attacking me.
Okay, I had watched that Daywave, and nowhere have you ever said any of these things.
I love that she's like, I'm not going to show it, but here's all the things that he did. You're not going to show it because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and also, that was me reading my sex journal. We weren't even talking about you.
That's true. Oh, Gates up above. Why? I didn't know Royce was leader of the Hells Angels Orlando chapter. Wow. How can you shame Tony about his true self? You know, that's true. I'm sorry.
I am a victim where I was drugged in my home, and I was
Ma'am, you took a Xanax and drank a 6-pack of Michelob Ultra. You drugged yourself. Nobody drugged you, okay? It's not my fault you got drunk watching Undercover Boss on Saturday. Nobody drugged you, ma'am.
A gang of men, and some have led back to the Hells Angels. And so he's using his social
I like to tell you the Hells Angels left Karen alone.
media platform for the Hells Angels to intimidate me, to try and shut me up.
Somebody goes, yeah, somebody dropped a Mickey in her drink, see? I think somebody slipped me a Mickey.
Wait, so the Hells Angels attacked her in her home.
Right. And then, by the way, there's a video. Okay, here's the best part.
Like, maybe call the cops. Like, I don't know.
No, she did. Tony.
Oh,
Tony.
okay.
She did call the cops. Do you want to see the cop?
Yeah,
Do you want to see the cop?
I want to see this.
All right, let me find the cop. Okay, this is the cop. Here you go.
He's on video. He is on video in front of my house with a black satanic mirror. His wife threatened me that her husband was going to get me. It's in a police report on 10/17/17. The still pictures show more men are involved. They broke in. They drugged me.
We don't have that.
You know, you guys do have the proof, and the still pictures are from the video, and you guys have done.
So she sends him her crazy videos of her, and then she goes, they clearly raped me. And it's like, ma'am, you're screaming at them, and they didn't do anything to you. Let me tell you something about the Hells Angels, okay? Yeah. For the most part, outside of like rare, they don't go looking for trouble. They do illegal stuff, sure, but they don't. This isn't the Hells Angels where they're starting a bar fight. Like, they're doing their drugs, and leave them alone. They don't bother you. Hobo chili recipe. Give me legal me now. Me illegal, needing a lot now. Are you doing that as Charlie from Okinawa City? I told you, Hobo, you got to learn how to type first before you send fucking super chats. Next, he's going to donate a denim chicken.
And so I think I don't think that's legal. I think that's a very serious situation right now.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Now that he's creating for himself. So I'm going to capture that information.
Guys, by the way, I played this again. Can you please add to my total another $2,666? Thank you.
And I want everybody to know about this Royce Lopez.
Lopez! Fucking Pez!
What's wrong, Royce Lopez?
And
What's wrong, Rump Dumpkins?
It's not Rump Dumpkins.
Oh, we're going to start this now.
My name's Julius Pepperwood. I'm from Chicago.
Julius are incels. These men...
Thin course pizza, no thank you. I'm from Chicago.
Could never, ever get a woman like me. Never.
You'll never get a woman like her, Royce.
I would hope not.
I don't think, you know what?
I would hope not, because being a podcaster doesn't get you medical insurance.
She's, she said a lot of things, but we can all agree that none of us will ever get a woman like her.
No, I would fucking hope not.
I never met a girl like you before.
Years. The only way that they would ever get a woman like me is by doing.
I don't think we ever want.
Me, drugging me while I was sleeping in my home. And
that's the only way to get her, I guess.
It has been excessive. It has given me stress and duress. It has me very concerned for this man's mental health in his state of mind.
What's wrong with your mental health?
I think that he could pull a stunt like that.
Well, he's trying to kill women and feed them to crocodiles.
Do you understand how exhausting it is to find crocodiles in fucking wild crocodiles in America? Like, it's not easy, honestly.
You have to take her to a zoo.
Right, and they have security at zoos. So, like, honestly, I'm exhausted, okay? First off, I'm in a motorcycle gang that's so secret, I didn't even know it was in it.
Royce,
you know how crazy that is?
You are a top dog in this motorcycle gang with all the drugs and all the illegal dealings. I think you can own a crocodile. They don't call you Royce the Topaz Lopez.
I don't like that.
A crow flies straight. A perfect line.
Sons of Daywave. That's it. That's us now. Shut up. I can't even ride a motorcycle, you retard.
I wouldn't know how to ride. I'd fall right away.
I would have
Cuban, Royce, you're Cuban, so it's...
My mom is in motorcycle groups, and I'm not. Like, that's how embarrassing I am.
Frozen's Royce Cuban, so it's Sons of Flanarchy.
Royce can barely drive a jet ski. You think he's gonna do it on land?
And if I fall off a jet ski, I fall in water. If I fucking ride one of those land jet skis, I'm dead. That's what I call motorcycles. You know in Florida, we call motorcycles land jet skis.
I need to get an ROTC shirt and take a picture of me on a motorcycle and be like, Royce Lopez radicalized me.
It's
what would your rank be? Because I think Royce would be sergeant at arms. I think.
No, I don't know the lingo. I didn't.
I mean, I don't know the lingo either, but I'm assuming it's like some sort of enforcer. It's some sort of enforcer. No, no. You're my no. Even better, Tony. This is the best. Tony, you're my crocodile handler. You're gonna need. In my mind, you have one of those cuts and everything, but you also have an eye patch. Like, and when they ask what happened, it's not a crocodile story. You just fell out of your bed and you hurt your eye. Like, it has nothing to do with the crocodile. I want you to really fuck them up.
My eyes are fucked. I don't even need to fall out of the bed. I'd be like, oh, I woke up and my eyes were fucked. That's a true thing.
You have an eye patch. Would that crocodile attack you? No, pink eye.
I have pink eye. What the fuck happened to JJ's graphic? What's going on there?
Oh, he's AFK.
That's when he's AFK. That's JJ AFK.
Case like this. So we're going to document this. I won't show the posts or the comments because I'm not.
Oh, I can't wait for this biker gang arc of Daywave.
I'm not going to show the posts or the comments because I'm not the type to do that. But I am going to accuse the man of being a Hell's Angel
what Royce Lopez
out of the fucking blue.
Keep it documented because that's what authorities will tell you to do. Document
everything, please.
She's watching right now, Royce.
Oh, I know she's watching. I don't care.
So
please, madam, document everything just so we can laugh at everything.
Wait, is she like live streaming watching us?
No. She's just watching us. She's not gonna live stream. This bitch is crazy. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I owe her so much money. And the other thing is, like, somebody on Twitter, because always gay assholes on Twitter, they were like, oh, she's clearly mentally ill and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, but, like, she came after me, though. Like, I didn't threaten to sue her. Like, I didn't threaten, like, to sue her and so fuck her. And obviously, there's a difference between being, like, literally mentally ill and or also she's aggressively going after people. Like, I hate that excuse where, oh, well, she clearly has a problem, so she could just drive up to Hell's Angels, scream at them, and get no consequences. Sorry, you're fucking crazy. And you know what? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Ronald Reagan closing insane asylums. That's not me. So fucking blame somebody else. But. And that was really, really one of the worst things Reagan did, because these crazy people now are in the fucking wild, Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong. If you look up insane asylums, they were kind of fucked. But
yeah.
Like,
no. Listen, they were fucked, but they could have been run better, obviously. But
yeah, I love that the solution wasn't like, well, we got to really like fix this and make sure they're better maintained, maybe fund them more. And it's like, nah, just close them all.
Instead,
thank you, Ronald Reagan. Your legacy is intact.
So thanks, Ronnie. Really appreciate it. Ronald Reagan was so based. He fucking banned machine guns and gave a bunch of amnesty to everyone in California. Shut up! He'd be selling chocolate now if he was alive.
The Hell's Angels to shut the victim up, to intimidate.
Ma'am, I watched that video. If anyone was a victim, it was the Hell's Angels. You made the Hell's Angels. Do you understand, ma'am? You're so terrible. You made the Hell's Angels a sympathetic person in the video. I became sympathetic of a fucking outlaw motorcycle gang because I was like, would you leave those poor guys alone?
Also, madam, we're not the only ones making fun of you.
Yeah.
And we found this on Reddit.
Yeah, that's exactly true. It's a really good point.
Everybody's making fun of you.
Yes. Ooh. I don't think that's going to be very good, Royce. I don't know.
Better listen to her, Royce.
To an attorney as well. I think that would be.
You know what? I don't have the screen. I mean, I have them, but on my phone. But just a quick back and forth I had that I didn't post was I was really baiting her. So I was like, I need the name of your attorney, right? My attorney's asking for the name of your attorney. And then she goes, I don't need a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer. I billed you. And I go, okay, but I refuse to pay it. So now you have to sue me. So what's the name of your attorney? Oh, Royce. I go, no, that's fine. No, it's fine. What's the name of your attorney? And she won't give me one because she obviously doesn't have one. She doesn't have any fucking money. So now she goes back and forth and I don't need an attorney I'm going to sue you. Ma'am, unless you're going to sue me yourself, you need an attorney. And obviously, you're going to be spending a lot of fucking legal notices in Fort Lauderdale where I don't live. So, good luck, I guess. she really is fucking insane, and I'm really sad because I thought she would make more videos than just one. But I mean, I don't know. She turned off the capability to be able to DM her on Twitter, so I can't anymore, unfortunately.
Well, how are you gonna pay her?
She did in one of her tweets send me her Bitcoin wallet link.
What if you have a change of heart and you want to pay her? Now you can't.
I don't know, man. The thing is like, it's funny because I was like, man, I have this $300,000 burning a hole in my pocket, and I was gonna give it to her, but now I can't.
That bitch is crazy. Let me tell you why. She's crazy because she has so many thoughts in her head about what you might be doing, and it pisses her off, and she can't figure it out. That's why she sits in the house all day trying to put pieces to a puzzle together that doesn't exist. Oh, he done fucked up.